Hello everybody, this is Master Joe. Welcome to another review of the vintage G.I. Joe figures. So let's look at this straight arm version 1982 Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is a classic, iconic figure in the G.I. Joe toy line. And his name, Rock and Roll, actually from the military term, lock and load. Lock and load means he's ready to shoot the enemies. And this figure is from the 1982 Hasbro, made in Hong Kong. You can read from the brand name behind his butt here. All right, so before we dig into this figure, let's look at his file card to get some information about this guy. And this guy is a machine gunner. That is his job in the military. His code name is Rock and Roll. File name is McConnell Craig. And his primary military specialty is infantry. And second military specialty is PT instructor. Birthplace is Malibu, California. And Rock and Roll is a surfer in Malibu and prior to enlistment. And he also lift waiter and played the bass guitar in the local rock band. And actually, his name Rock and Roll is from military term lock and roll. And Larry Hama give a little bit detailed story about this guy. So give a rock and roll another meaning. And he's familiar with all the NATO and Warsaw Pact light and heavy machine guns, graduated advanced infantry training top of the class. And specialized education is covered or school. And here, Rock and Roll is cunning but naive, and forceful but shy, possesses a strong sense of loyalty to his teammates, and is sincerely concerned about their well-being. This is the man. And a man of honor and integrity who can be counted on holding the line. This is Rock and Roll. All right, so let's first look at his machine gun here. Actually, this gun is heavily based from the MG42. MG42 is the famous German machine gun and widely used during the World War II time. So it is kind of weird why the American hero G.I. Joe chose to use a German gun here. And MG42, it actually is a replacement of the MG34 because MG34 is kind of expensive and is hard to produce and takes a long time. And later on, MG34 can only find on the tanks like a Panther, Tiger tanks. And so this MG42 is a replacement of that previous gun. And during the D-Day, this gun can be seen by the German soldiers use this gun to shoot the Allied soldiers. So it's kind of weird. And when you purchase this toy, there are things that you to see that. Because the upper gun is light gray, the lower gun is black. The black machine gun is original, and the upper is the later accessory pack. Okay, and also here's like this part is always missing. Okay, this part is the bipod. The bipod is always missing because it did not attach here very securely, and mine is missing as well. So that is another thing you should look for. One is the color. The second one is this bipod thing. Right, and this figure here, his helmet is removable helmet. You can take it on. And there are two holes, very classic during the 1982 toy line, and either for the visor or for the headset. And also his helmet, you can compare with other people's helmet. His helmet is darker green, right? But you can do some mix and match. But on this figure, this color looks better, matches better. Okay, all right. And also, okay, in front of his chest is a bullet belt. This bullet belt is so classic. It reminds me of a movie, First Blood. First Blood is also on the screen, 1982. All right. So back and forth. Is very detail molded. And also, when you buy this figure, this part, the paint easily wear off. So you better look out. Some of this paint maybe wear out, but it's easy to paint it by yourself. Just don't worry about it. And on each side, there are pouches for extra ammunitions, either explosive or some extra bullet, you name it, because he is a heavy machine gunner. And the boot is pretty detailed. Let's look at it. Articulation, this is a 1982 straight arm, so this little arm can go up 90 degree, go down 80 degree, and might figure this arm be extremely tough and stiff to bend. So I'm not going to risk to breaking this figure because 1982 figure is easily to break. And also the crouch is okay. Actually, I do find out the 1982 figure, the crouch is kind of strong. Don't worry about that. Not like a later version, easy to broken. And also the knee is a 90 degree and 90 degree. It's a classic movement of all the G.I. Joe figures. Down there is a pad hole. You can put it on the pad. All right, and this figure actually, rock and roll, he used to have long hair. Actually, during the first comics, he has long hair, and right later version he has the shorter hair. So as long as you can do your job, GI Joe doesn't mind about your hairstyle, your beard, or even an outfit. Okay. All right, and this figure they do have some story with the Snake Eyes and Scarlet. And during one mission, these three guys they're behind the enemy lines, and because they are short, they are low on the ammunition. So Scarlet they ordered Rock and Roll and the Snake Eye to take the information back to the headquarters. Okay, and at the gunpoint, so they have to leave. So after they have Rock and Roll and Snake Eye going through the desert, and Rock and Roll back, Snake Eye can Snake Eye allow him to go back to save Scarlet, but behind him was empty, just the air over there, because Snake Eye is already gone to save Scarlet. So Rock and Roll just continued his mission. After that, he just got a motorcycle to go back to save Snake Eye and Scarlet. At that time, Snake Eye and Scarlet only got one bullet in their gun, so he saved them. All right, this figure is a very nice figure, and when you buy it, okay, don't forget to look for the guns. Like there's either black or gray. I mean, this was pretty good. Looked pretty detailed. And also in the year 1989, there's another version of Rock and Roll with the two, okay, a heavy machine gun. And his favorite line is to drop it or get dropped. So he's a serious guy. Don't mess up with him. All right, so this is the review for this guy, Rock and Roll. And if you like my video, please press like and subscribe. And in the future, I'll have more figures to review, because I think there's probably around 550 figures there. And I'm still on my way of collecting all of them. All right, thank you so much. See you next time.
I got that sunshine in